His mission is to become the next Wizard King.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas and hope your summons for Julius goes well as the 999 multi-summons. And if you guys can also just let me know in the comments if you celebrate. And if you do, just let me know. Well, comment down below Merry Christmas for me as well. So yeah, but this is going to be the code that everyone can redeem to get, I think, stamina. So it's BCM Pinoy Tech Saga. It'll be in the description for you guys to copy and paste it yourself. But yeah, with all that being said, we're going to jump into our next video, which is going to basically talk about the best teams for our boy Julius. Now, obviously, Global has a different set of characters that you can run. So these are the units that we can basically use as of right now, being Mars, etc., all the units that you guys basically see. And some of the teams that basically can run PvP are going to be of the ones that are following. I'm going to just give you guys a quick idea. So this is a team that you can run with our boy Julius. Now, what we can do is we can remove Rades and put Julius there, and we can run the, it's a generic team, the basically slowdown team with Mars and Lotus, and then you can have Julius here as well as Noel, or you could swap it around and put Noel with Mars, so it can be a ultimate stun. Okay, so it'll be a combination stun for AoE. It'll be an AoE stun, and then we'll have our girl Noel do some damage. Now you can do that, and then again, you could just pair up. You could take out Rades, and this is where Julius will be. This is one team that you can run for PvP. Now, the teams that I'm going to be working on right now is PvP teams, and then I'll give you guys an idea of what you can use for PvE. All right, so this will be one team that you can definitely use. Now, if you want to use a defensive team for PvP as well, this is something that can as well work for a defense team, but instead I would take out Lotus and I would put Rades back, and then I would put I'd put Julius. This is another team that you can definitely run because you got the double barrier with Noel and Rades, and then you got Julius to do the nuking, and then you also got Noel to do the nuking, and then you have an AoE stun going on with these two. All right, and then on top of that, once he stuns, Noel will hit the clap of AoE, so she'll basically do some damage as well. That is a defensive team that you can use. If you don't have these units, you could also, you could take out Rades, you could put a healer in. So these are defensive teams I'm going to talk about real quick. All right, so you could put a healer, so you could put Mimosa, and you could put Julius here. Now that's also another thing because that's barrier, AoE stun, you have revival, and then you have Julius revival. So let's say Julius dies first turn, and then he revives himself. His revival is gone. Let's say he dies again. Mimosa can revive him once again. So that's another doofus team that you can use, because this is a team right here that's going to be very annoying because it has the AoE stun, the AoE nuking, the single target nuking, and then the AoE slowdown, as well as Mimosa doing the reviving. That is another team that you can definitely run. All right, and then if you don't have Mimosa, or if you don't want to run Mimosa, you can also use Charmy. And this is another team that you can definitely use because Julius will do the nuking, she'll put the barriers, and then Charmy will do the non-stop heal, and then you got the AoE. I'm not gonna talk about the AoE stun anymore because you guys have the idea on why these two are here together like that. So yeah, Julius will be here, Charmy will be the longevity of healing. All right, and then that's another team you can run. So those are all definite teams that you can use for defense. All right, so these are the defensive teams that you can definitely use. Alright, that's going to be of the abundance of Rades, Mars, Noel, Julius, Charmy, and Lotus. So those are the main units you can definitely use to have a defensive team. Some people will throw in Valtos in because, the speed to just outspeed and whatnot. But that, I feel like, is more of a attacking team. But it could definitely use for a PvP defensive team as well. So you can put Valtos in instead. So that way, Valtos speeds up your units. Then you have Noel with the barrier. You have the revival with Julius, because I'm assuming everyone's gonna have their dupe stones ready to get this man Julius to 5 stars. There's no reason that you not have those 5 dupe stones. You just gotta grind the game and you can get those dupe stones for Julius, and that's gonna be 100% going into Julius, because Julius is the one that you want to build out completely. And then whatever you have spare, you could just toss it into Noelle to make it even more disgusting. All right. Now let's talk a little bit more about just the more offensive PvP teams. Now, one thing that you could definitely do is you can run this team right here. Julius is obviously the empty slot will always be Julius. Now, this is a team you can run. Right here we have Charlotte. So you have Voltos outspeeding and then speeding up your units. You can Charlotte. Charlotte uses her skill 2. Once you use her skill 2 with Charlotte, that will give her the mark. I'll give the mark on the enemy teams. You'll have Noelle put the barrier up. Then you'll do a nuke with Julius. Hopefully you can nuke one of the units that has the mark up. You take down one of those units that have the mark. Julius gets to go again. Then you hit them with the skill 2 with Julius, and that'll slow down their units and stuff like that. And then that'll be hefty damage as well. And when they get the go around, that mark will still be there. You can do Charlotte's ultimate attack once again. For ultimate, will reduce the defense, and then you will be able to nuke with our girl Noelle. That is one of the more disgusting PvP teams that I would say for an attacking team. Okay, that is what I would recommend. Okay, Julius is gonna definitely get so many perks from Voltos, the barrier from Noelle, and the mark that's gonna be on enemy team from Charlotte. This is going to capitalize. This man will be able to capitalize, okay? Now, there is also another team that you can run, which is including Sally. Sally will be enhancing the red units, especially if it's going to enhance the nuking for Noelle. If I'm not mistaken, she does do something with penetration. Increases all... Okay, so the ultimate grants all allies attack level 3. Increases crit damage level 2. Buff at the same time. Okay, so for the same attribute, so that will be for our girl Noelle. And then this one grants all ally magic attack level 4, increased crit rate. So yeah, she can actually, you can actually do this. You can use this for Julius as well. Yeah, dude, you could definitely use this for Julius as well. Dude, yeah. Okay, so Sally would be another enhancing unit. This will be another unit that you can definitely throw on the team. Instead of you have Charlotte, you can have Sally. Sally will just boost up the units, and you'll be able to nuke like that. Julius and both Noelle would be able to benefit from that. So this is another unit, but this is a team that I wouldn't really use because Sally is kind of frail. Noelle is already frail, even with the barrier. Once the barrier is gone, and then Voltos is frail. This is a very frail team, but it's a very, very, very like disgusting nuking team. I would recommend you guys run it if you are ballsy. Okay. Now the other team that a lot of people are gonna definitely use will use oops, sorry, wait a minute, something's wrong here. Get rid of Sally. Get out Sally. Okay, so well, this could be another PvP team. Sorry. This could be another PvP team. This is one that I was using for defense. This could also be an offensive team because, like I said, the AoE stun, you'll have the slowdown from both. Julius will be slowing down. Lotus will be slowing down units. It's gonna be a massive slowdown for the enemy team. So this is another team that you can run that could have possible wins. All right, the only thing is you don't have Voltos. That's the only thing. So you better have good speed on those builds on your units because you want to have Julius outspeeding. So the build that I dropped earlier, I did say something along the lines of running defense instead. Take off those defense pieces and put speed enhancing gears, just so he can outspeed units, and that will be this will be another good unit team that you can run for PvP for attacking. And if you don't want to use Lotus, again, you can use this as well. This was the other team that I said for defense. This is the team that I'm actually using for offense on JP. Julius is sitting right here. This is another team that you can definitely use for offensive teams. And then the other team is you take off Mars. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep hitting the I keep hitting this. Put Rades instead of Mars. All right, just so you got the double. You have the double. You have the double barrier. Julius is here this time. Double barrier, non-stop longevity of heals. Rades with the barrier. Noelle with the barrier with the nuking and the and Julius with the nuking, the reviving, and then the slowing down. Yeah, this is another team that you can definitely run for PvP. as an attacking team. And if you don't want to use her, then again, you can. Some of the defense teams could definitely work for attacking as well. Trust me when I tell you that. Okay, so yeah, these are all different team comps that you can use. They all work very well together. Okay, but if you don't have Voltos worked on, I made a video that you gotta work on Voltos. You gotta work on Finral. If you want. You could definitely run a disgusting nuke team right here, but you gotta work so hard on these two middle units, okay? Which is both Noelle and Julius. So these two are gonna get your speed up. Voltos and Finral will get your speed up. They'll make you outspeed. They will, and then you gotta capitalize by nuking. So Julius gotta hit the nuke, barrier gotta go up, and then when they run around one more time, Julius got to slow down and Noelle has to nuke. That is how you're going to have to run this team. This is the last team that I'll show, but this is a disgusting team and it's on top frail. All right. So these are all different team comps that you can use with Julius and Noelle. That is going to be what I recommend. And just so you guys are aware, there are 2 skill cards that I would recommend 100% for you guys to throw onto your Julius and to your Noelle. So the Noelle, she's currently working with Breath of Darkness. You can definitely put this on Julius, or you can put Leopold's card on Julius. Either or, you can put this on Noelle, or you can keep the Breath of Darkness on Noelle, or you can put this on Julius, or you can put this on Julius. That is going to be how I'm going to tell you. And if you have Fauna skill card is similar to what Homeboy over here does, which is increasing the attack and magic attack for a fixed amount of percentage. So yeah, that is how I will tell you guys to run your teams. All right, if this has helped you out at all, make sure you do drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Merry Christmas to one and all. I hope you guys pull Julius, a whole plethora of copies of Julius's skill card. And if you guys can't pull a plethora of him, those dupe stones, I hope you guys save them, because they are going to be where are they? Hello? They are going to be very important for Julius. All right, so whatever you pull on Julius, however many dupes you get, use these as a remainder to get them to level 5, and then whatever you got left over, throw them into Noelle. All right, that is my biggest and most important tip for you guys. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys get the best luck. Drop them in my Discord. You guys can follow me on Discord, follow me on Twitter, tweet me your polls. I will retweet them, and I'll basically give you my opinion on your multis, okay? Or you can drop them in my Discord. Link is in the description as well. All right, but I will be streaming soon. Maybe I'll be doing a full rotation on Julius's banner and for a video, okay, for a video, and then I will be streaming another summon rotation for Julius, depending on how my video goes. So make sure you guys got notifications turned on. You guys want to be there when I do those summons, all right? Anyways, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys later.